This is a great time to reassess where you are with your bass playing and to help you to achieve more and become a better player. In this short video I'm going to give you 5 simple tips that will help with this that you can put into action really easily. Now this video is as relevant for beginners as it is for advanced players. We can all look at our playing, reassess it and work out how we're going to improve it for the next year. The tips I'm going to give you in this video can be applied to learning any instrument, and they're especially vital if you want to get out of a rut with your playing. You can't expect things to change if you keep doing the same things over and over again, and just an hour can really help you to make those kind of vital changes that you need to make with your playing. Tip number 1 is to write down your aims for the year and anything that you want to achieve. This could be as simple as playing a certain lick, getting a bass line up to tempo, or it could be a bigger aim such as joining a band or playing at your first jam night. Write your aims down on a sheet of paper and put that paper near to where you practice. Now I religiously did this for years when I was trying to get into the professional music scene, and it worked in the end. I've put some sheets like this one in a free PDF booklet. You can get that by clicking the link below in the description. Now these are really useful to help you to kind of note down what you're going to work through in this lesson. If you're enjoying this video, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also to click the notification bell so you find out whenever I release a new lesson. Tip number 2 is to find some resources that are going to help you to achieve your aims. Now there's so much stuff online. It could just be an article, it could be a YouTube video, a bass course or a bass book. Now there's a lot of stuff now online. I didn't have the same problem when I was learning bass. It was just kind of listening to records and there was one bass magazine with a bit of tab in it. So what I suggest you do is just pick a few resources so you don't get kind of overwhelmed. Some things that help you to work in particular on your aims and use those through the year. Have a look down in the description to see if there's anything there that I've got from Greg's Bass Shed. There might be a video course or a book that you think can help you out. And also on the website I've got 3 lessons. I've got transcriptions as well on there. So take a look at gbshed.com. And also one-to-one lessons can really help you with your aims. Tip number 3 is to write down the things that you think are holding you back with your playing. So if you're like me, you've probably got little things that irritate you about your playing. It could be something as simple as plucking technique that you want to look at. You might want to look at music theory and learning to read music. You might feel that's holding you back, or it might be something like improvising. Okay, just write them down and don't worry, you're not going to show this to anyone, so just be honest with yourself, and that's the first step to sorting them out. When I'm gigging, I always notice certain things that I'd like to tweak or work on. So what I do is when I'm practicing, I kind of isolate those problems and I make sure that I work on them. And you know, I've been playing bass for over 30 years now, but there's still things that I need to sort out. Eventually it just becomes a matter of refining rather than looking at kind of key things. But if you're at the beginning stage of your playing, it might be kind of massive things that you need to look at. So just make sure that you always do that, whatever level that you're at. Tip number 4 is to write down 5 bass lines that you want to learn, especially ones that you think could help you with the things that are holding you back. Try to pick bass lines from a variety of styles and genres. Don't just pick bass lines from the style that you usually play. Now this will help expose you to different musical concepts and ideas and help kind of accelerate you and accelerate your musicianship. Tip number 5 is to listen to 5 new albums that feature interesting bass lines. So there's so much music about now, digitally especially. So if you're like me, you don't listen to albums much anymore. I remember you used to listen to whole albums through and through. And listening is a real part of practicing that is often overlooked. And that's a bit ironic as it's music. But make sure you put some time aside each week to listen really carefully to music without the bass in your hand. Listening more than anything will really help you develop as a musician. You can hear what other bass players do, you can get an idea of what works, what doesn't work, and you can then incorporate those ideas into your own playing. Well, that's the 5 tips. This is a nice short video lesson. Now you probably know all of these tips already, but hopefully this has given you an incentive to go away and kind of reassess your playing. You can do this very quickly, but it will make a massive difference. It will stop you just doing the same things and playing the same things over and over again. And remember, in the PDF booklet below, I've got some sheets that you can print out, and you can write the things down and put them around where you practice. You can print them out again and do this each year. That will still help you whatever level you're at. I'd love to hear in the comments if this was useful for you. Let me know, always read all of those. And also, if you've got any other ideas of what you do you kind of get to the beginning of the year and look at your playing? I'd just like to hear some suggestions. If you've got anything else that might help other people watching this video as well, put them in the comments. Don't forget to like and share this video and to subscribe to my channel by pressing the red subscribe button. And if you felt you got value out of this lesson, you can always buy me a coffee. The link's at the bottom of the screen, or you can click a link in the description. And head over to gbshed.com. I've got loads of resources that can help you with your aims, with your bass playing. I've got video courses and books, and there's loads of links below in the description, so check that out as well. This is Greg from Greg's Bass Shed. Hope to see you very soon in the next lesson.